Oh my god, I'm not ready yet. Hi, how are you? Uh, Hi, I'm Faded Oasis. I thank you for watching me stream here on twitch.tv /Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com / Faded Oasis. I have not finished preparing for this stream. Typically, this is Maker Monday where I make a thing, and today I'm making a papercraft Hanafuda card. Typically, the first thing I do before stream is I trim down my paper size to match the frame that it's going in, and I have forgotten to do that, so I tried hastily doing it before stream, but it's obvious I did not have enough time. I'm just gonna very quickly. This is 8.5, right? Hold on. I need to measure. Yeah, 9 across, so this is 8.5. I'm just getting right into it today, I guess. We can start here. Today I'm making a Papercraft Hanafuda card. The card you can see is on screen. It represents the month of July. Typically, I make each card before the month begins. I had a lot of timing nonsense. Oh, that's not even cut straight. Great. A lot of timing nonsense and scheduling nonsense that meant that and then sickness nonsense that meant that I could not make this before July. First off, I didn't feel good on the day I planned to do it 2 weeks before my vacation in June, and then I figured, okay, I'll just do it first thing when I come back, and I come back. I plan everything very poorly. Oh, I need music. Hold on. Put the knife down while I'm doing things. Um, Normally turn it down here, right? That's good. Um, I planned things very poorly. I knew that my flight coming in was an overnight flight, and I wasn't gonna get in until like mid morning. So when I got home at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday, I passed out immediately. I then was also sick, so I didn't do a stream that evening or the Monday afterward. So, no Maker Monday last week. So this means it's been 3 weeks since the last Maker Monday. And like 8 or 9 weeks since the last Hanafuda card. And if I'm doing these one a month, having 9 weeks between means my schedule is off terribly. I'm just going to double check. So I can show you actually. This is the Hanafuda card that I made. Well, that's the actual card. This is the one that I made last month. And I very much like it. It was complicated. And I'm just going to place this on top and make sure that it's the right size for the frame. And it is. All right. This month, as you can see on screen, I am making my. Here's my Hanafuda deck. I am making this one. It is a plain red ribbon in front of a bush clover. Just a very simple plant, small red bulbs or leaves, and larger gray leaves further down the branches. And then black dots everywhere. I think just either it's supposed to represent like pollen or it's to fill up the space. And honestly, either one I would believe. But that's what I'm making today. And like I said, I did not have a whole lot of prep time today because I'm a fool who plans things poorly. So I don't even have pages. Okay, here's red. Entire sheet of red, and here's gray right next to it. Perfect. Okay. Thank myself like 6 or 7 months ago for putting together a folder of just all the colors I'm going to use. Let's set these away. And I'm not going to need any colors today other than red, gray, and black, and the black would be Sharpie as normal. So, where am I starting? Do I start with making the large ribbon, or that's probably the best place to start, making the ribbon. And then afterward, I can cut out a billion leaves. How many leaves is there? I'm gonna go off of, so for those who haven't seen my previous Hanafuda art streams, the cards here, the physical set I have is a Hanafuda set made by Nintendo. Nintendo was it was originally a card making company. They made playing cards for Hanafuda games, and I think there were a few others. Hanafuda cards are a set of small cards. I'm going to keep these in order here. They're small, very thick, like cardboard cards with unique art pieces that have flowers, like specific flowers on them. No two cards are identical. And they're made like this because between like 1600 and 1850, gambling was very illegal in Japan. The military, or the shogunate, basically the police, took over the country because they were super powerful, and they're like, we don't need to listen to the emperor's laws anymore. We're going to make our own laws. And one of them is gambling. Basically, it's just anything that brings in a lot of money is illegal unless we're the ones doing it. So foreign trade is illegal unless you go through the shogunate. Gambling is illegal unless it's through the shogunate. So playing cards were on a reason to be arrested or fined or whatever punishment they deemed fit. So people really, really, really wanted to gamble still, so they had to hide their playing cards. So these are not technically playing cards. They are 48 unique pieces of artwork that we can all appreciate. And totally not for any sort of gambling game whatsoever. There are 12 months in the year. Each month has 4 cards associated with them, and then the months have different values, or the cards have different values based on what specifically is in the artwork with that month's flower or plant. It's basically a card deck with 12 suits. So I'm forgetting which order. This is January. Okay. I really like the artwork on Hanafuda cards. And I do also enjoy playing Koi Koi whenever I can, which is one of the games that you can play with Hanafuda cards. Where I'm on a very long tangent here. Let me try and get back to where I was. These were made by Nintendo because Nintendo was a playing card creating company back when it was illegal to make playing cards. How did I get here? Right. These cards are made by Nintendo. The card on the screen is a variation. This image, I forgot to change the on-screen text. I'm not playing that. This image is from Wikipedia, which uses a... it's not royalty-free. What is it? It's... what's the open copyright? It's not copywritten, it's Creative Commons. It's a Creative Commons piece of artwork that was created specifically so that it could be shown on Wikipedia. see. July Hanafuda paper at the top, and this is a simple red ribbon hanging on bush clover. There we go. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained already. So yeah, I'm going to be going based off of the Wikipedia art, as I commonly do, because it is typically slightly simpler than the Nintendo art. A lot of the time it's much cleaner, as you can see from this. Let me autofocus that. Right up in there. As you can see from this, the ribbon extends past the lines for the ribbon, as do most of the like small red leaves on the bush clover. So like that's some very sloppy line work. So I'm going to be going based off Wikipedia. And I do so with paper. Alright, so how large do I want this ribbon to be? It's going to take up probably a good 7 inches here. Maybe a bit less. Maybe... No, 6 seems small. 7 seems correct. How big was this ruler? This 6 inches? Yeah. Yeah, that seems too small for the ribbon. It should be 7 inches. Pencil. Okay, so I want the ribbon to end about here from the top of the page. And it swoops down this way. How thick do I want it to be? How much? Well, I guess how much space do I want on the left and right side of it? So, another thing I mention almost every one of these streams is this page is 8.5 by 11. Hanafuda cards are a lot taller, aspect ratio wise, than the paper I'm using. So I either have to shrink the card vertically, crop the card vertically, or basically just rearrange it so that it looks better on my page. I think I like the swoop of the ribbon, and I'm going to keep that. I'm going to try and match what's on the card, which means I'm going to have more space on each side than on an actual card. So if it goes like 2.5 inches on this side, and let's say it's 2 inches across, that puts it to 4.5. So then we go up here, and it's 2.5 inches from this side is 6, and then 4. So it's going to be like starting here and swooping downward. I think that'll look good. So that is pages 8.5 across, and I started at 2.5 and ended at 6, so that's 3.5 inches wide. Which means that this point is to the right of this point. And looking at the card, it looks like It looks like it's almost lined up. This corner should be to the left of the top corner. Sorry. On here, it's very exaggerated at the bottom, but very straight at the top. On here, it almost looks like this point here and this point here are lined up vertically. And they probably are. Yeah, very close to it, if not. On the one on the screen, this point in the bottom corner is further to the right than the top corner, and it like starts swooping sooner. Or I guess maybe it's longer? I don't know. So if I want to do that, maybe I can have it only be like 1.5 inches across. That would change where those two corners are. So it'd be like here. And here. So I'd be starting here and swooping down to here. And I think that'll look good. So I want to start at the top corner here. Actually, I probably want to... let's go this way and swoop this way, so that I'm not using the rough corner cut here. So we're gonna start thinking about the entire size of the ribbon itself. 1.5 inches, so it's 2.5 from there, 2.5 from there. -5, so it's 3.5. It's still 3.5 inches wide total, but only 1.5 inches at the top and bottom. Three and a half wide, but only 1.5 inches there. Now we're going to go 7 inches. Here, and then 1.5 inches here. That seems actually very narrow. Yeah, that seems too narrow. Maybe it's narrow for 7 inches. Let's see what 2 looks like. I'll draw those lines, and if not, then I'll draw lines further in. I want to end down here. I want this to be the shallowest, or I guess the steepest part of the curve here, to go almost straight down. Hold on, let me do this so I can more clearly visualize where I'm going. So that's straight line from top left corner to bottom left corner. And then that's close to vertical. We'll probably want to be going down further here. I want to be halfway about here and then curve forward, right? Oh, I bought better erasers. Right. Where did I put those? Here they are. I went out shopping a little while ago and bought this metal ruler and better erasers because the pink ones on these on the pencils were not great. It's a lot better. Is that straight line for any of it? And a little bit here. It'll be fine. Okay, so now just measure 2 inches over on all the holes. I just thought of something to consider. How tall did I make the ribbon on the other card that I did that has a ribbon? Because if I'm ever displaying all 12 of these, which I plan to... There we go. Oh, that's a lot further out. How tall are you? Eight inches. Really? And that's for February. Let me pull up February's card, see how different it is. Yeah, that looks like the same but flipped. Not exactly, but close to it. And I definitely went with more of a curve on this. So maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. Maybe this needs to be taller, more curved. How wide is this too? Is that 2.5? No, 2 1/8 inches. 8? Yeah, by about 8. So what would that look like? Oh crap, I didn't start my time. Oh, no, no. So 8 inches. Sorry. Brings us down to there. 2 1/8 over. And then how close to the edge are we here? Wait. Oh, that's 2 3/8 across. 2 1/2. 2 1/4 across. Alright, well, that's fine. Do 2 1/4 then. Okay, I did 2 1/4. Then yeah, we are 1 1/8 from the edge there, 1 1/4 from the edge there. So I think this is just more tilted than it needs to be. So 1 1/4 from each side is 2 1/2. We're gonna say 8 1/2 is 6. So we're 6 inches from here to here. Yeah, okay. So then the top corner of this is going to be 6 inches over. And it's 2 1/4. So we're starting here. And going all the way down to like here. Am I going to have enough room? Yeah, I think I'll have enough room. Okay. Alright, so about halfway down, I want to be... Here's my other straight edge here. About halfway down, I probably want to be a third of the way over. And down here, I want to be like halfway. That's a hell of a swoop at the bottom there, though. I don't think that's correct. I'm using the straight edge to check the curvature to make sure I'm doing this mostly by eye to make sure that there are no like hard corners or straight segments here. Make sure that it's all like a smooth curve. I wish I had... There's a stencil that architects and drafters use. Probably not anymore since everything's done in CAD, but it's a stencil that is just a weird curvy blob of a lot of different curves. Like parabolic curves, hyperbolic curves, and all like shaped together, so it looks like a weird I don't know, just like a weird piece of plastic with a bunch of curves that go everywhere. It looks very organic. I wish I had one of those because it's super useful for making a curve that looks like something you would actually find in nature, like the way a piece of like a paper ribbon hangs from a tree. I would get this curve pretty easily out of that. All right. What are we going across? 2 1/4? Yeah. This ruler sucks for 2 1/4. It's got a protractor, yeah, I guess a protractor to measure angle right in the middle here, so the lines are very short. Go 1/4. And go to 2. Kind of keep writing this all the way down again. So I guess I can talk about stream stuff. That's always something I go to on these streams. I've been trying to figure out what to do with Sunday streams because there's a lot of schedule conflicts in the next few weeks. Heller was away yesterday, that's why he wasn't on stream. He's also away next week. But we're probably going to get Wrench back and play more played up, maybe picking up from where we left off. I do want to get some Mario Kart 8 going. But because schedules are weird, I don't want to start like a story-based game or one with a progression system like we were thinking of moving out. But that game has a level progression system with like level unlocks. And I don't want to start that and then have someone else join and not have the levels already. Because that's no fun. We didn't. We specifically skipped playing Parkitect some weeks because someone was out and we didn't want to advance the levels without them. Because then they have to play catch up just by like, oh no, you need to go play this level by yourself and beat it so that we all have the same levels unlocked, and that's not fun. So for the next few weeks, we're mostly just doing games that don't have any sort of unlock system like that. I mean, like Mario Kart has an unlock system, but it's for bikes and tires and stuff that you don't actually need to be able to join. And we're mostly just going to be doing like online stuff, so it's not like everyone needs to clear 150cc before they play or anything like that. Just going to be fooling around. And that's kind of what I thought with Played Up yesterday, and then probably next week is like if we can't get all 4 players next week, fine. We can just start a new run, or heck it, we're in the middle of our run right now. If you want to join, good luck. You're serving tables now, and then we fail immediately because they have no idea what we're doing. But I think that'll be fun at least. So that's what Sunday's going to be for a while, and Sunday might actually turn into a party game day where it just ends up being, hey, whoever's available of my friend group can join, and where am I supposed to there? Whoever's available can join if they want. Try to play games that everyone who's available can play. And then yeah, and then like go on a week by week basis. Don't have a rigid schedule. It's just going to be like Party Sunday on the calendar without planning, because who knows who's available. And then that allows me the freedom to take a Sunday off if I need to, like, do some traveling over a weekend or something. For Monday streams, I still have a whole lot that I want to do. I have, including this one, I have 6 more Hanafuda cards to make, so that's at least 6 weeks, maybe more, because some of the cards are going to be complicated and might take more than 1 week. I have the USS Defiant model that my brother got me for Christmas that I still haven't made, because I've been frightened about water slide decals, but I've learned how to do them, and I'm pretty confident now. Cross my fingers. Hopefully everything works well. Hopefully this looks good. Why does this not look as thick? Hold on. I'll lay this on top here. Okay, the other one's thicker at the bottom, which is weird, because they should be the same, but this is thinner. I guess that's fine. I think it looks fine. It'll give me more room for the lower branch here. And one up the side. And then sticking out here, which, looking at the art now, that those 2 branches don't make any sense because they don't come from anywhere. They just come from behind the ribbon. What does it look like on here? No, yeah, on here they don't make sense either. Autofocus that again. Nope. You've got the same two branches on the top left, and they disappear behind the ribbon and then don't go anywhere. You've got more lower branches, but I don't know. That's super weird. Autofocus again. All right. Before I glue anything, I'm gonna cut out. I need to count how many things I'm cutting out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 7, there's 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23. 29 red leaves. 4, 10, 15 gray leaves. Alright. Make a note for myself. There's a lot of leaves. How large do I want them to be? I have no idea. Let's just cut one and see how big it is. Trying not to cut toward myself. Safety first and all. I'm doing so in slow, deliberate cuts. That apparently don't go all the way through the paper. Alright. That's messy as hell. That seems too small. That seems too small. Put the knife down, maybe scissors. Upcoming other streams. Yeah, like I said on Mondays, I have the USS Defiant to make. Then I also have another Lego kit, the N64 question mark block. I'm excited to make that. Especially because I got into 16-star speedrunning. For those who missed the last two streams, Wednesday and Friday, over vacation, one of my friends and I were hanging out, waiting for our planes, and he pulled up Mario 64 on his Switch. I'm like, that's great. I would love to watch you play Mario 64. And he's like, great. Teach me how to do 16-star runs. And I'm like, I've never done one, but absolutely. I've done some 31-star runs in the past. I don't think I was that good at it. But yeah, he's like, yeah, teach me some tricks. I'm like, I'll look up the tricks I don't know on my phone. Let's go. And whatever we couldn't figure out how to do, he's just like, okay, show me how to do it the normal way. Oh, by the way, this friend had never played Mario 64 before. So I was... there was a bit of schadenfreude with the now terribly aged control scheme and camera. Yo, that game doesn't control well, and the camera is ass. I don't know if you've played Mario Odyssey, but going back to 64 is real rough. And I say that as in the same breath as Mario 64, my favorite video game, controls like ass. It's fine if you already know how to control it, but if you are learning, good effing luck. Alright, those are about the size I want them to be. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm teaching him tricks like I didn't know how to do bomb clip, so I didn't teach him bomb clip. We just did that, and then I'm teaching him how to get up Womp's Fortress quickly and stuff like that, and then to Cool Mountain, where to drop down to do wall kicks will work, and I tried to teach him where to the path that you need to go to bring the penguin down, and I had it wrong, so oops. But yeah, after that, like, watching him do that, try to run 16 star, inspired me to actually run it myself. So that's what Wednesday and Friday's streams were. Me learning some of the tricks for 16 star, and then trying to just do it. And I did not have live split on my computer. Last night I decided, hey, I'm just going to install live split. So there might be some bonus streams of, hey, I want to do some 16-star runs. Or some streams of, the game I want to play isn't out for another 1 or 2 days, so I need something to stream now, so it's going to be Mario 64. You might be seeing some of those. Coming up on Wednesday this week, I'm going to be playing From Ava with Green, which is it looks like a very chill game about making a lot of plants grow by playing pinball. Like, the control scheme is, here's pinball, go. But the goal is to just make flowers bloom and everything. And I've heard that game is not 2 hours long, so if we end early, I might also be doing a Mario speedrun. And then, so that's Wednesday. On Thursday, I'm not streaming, probably, but a game that I've been looking forward to for years is coming out. It's called Skim, Schim, and it is a platformer game about you're this little, like, shadowy blob that can only live in shadows. And you have to hop from shadow to shadow to get through the levels. And the visual style is great. It's like minimalistic color palette. That, like, I really like. So I'll be playing that on Friday, because it comes out on Thursday. Alright, how many is that? 8. You gotta make 29. Alright. Um, I also don't know how long Skim is, so it's kind of nebulous on the schedule right now. And I don't want to like harass the developer and say, "Hey, how you doing? I've been looking forward to your game. How long is it?" That seems like a very rude thing to ask. So like that's just on the stream until another game I want to play comes out. The other games that are coming out this month, I haven't been looking forward to as long, but I saw them recently on some of the showcases, like the Wholesome Direct or something. I'm just like, those games look nice. I want to do those. Let me open up the calendar. Oh, where's my calendar? Stream calendar. Dream Sweeper comes out on the 24th. That is, if I remember correctly, something like Minesweeper, but is that a roguelike? Hold on. Looking up these games that I don't remember what they are. I thought they were very cool when I last saw them. Dream Sweeper. They're all on my wish list. It's a dungeon crawler / minesweeper roguelike. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to that. That's on the 24th. And then after that, on the 25th, which I don't know if I'm going to have time to play immediately because I'm only giving myself one stream for Skim, one stream for Dreamsweeper, and at least one of those is going to be more than one stream. On the 25th is Arranger, a role puzzling adventure where you it looks like an adventure game that the movement is Yoshi's Cookie based. If you don't know the NES / SNES game Yoshi's Cookie, that's fine, I don't blame you. It wasn't a very popular game. It's a puzzle game where you have a grid of cookies, like 5x5 grid of cookies. So they were different sizes, but for example, a 5x5 grid of cookies, and you have to make a full line of one type of cookie. There are a bunch of different types. And you do so by grabbing an entire line and shifting it, which would bump one of the cookies off the grid, and that cookie would warp to the other side, basically. So you're basically pushing all of these tiles around in a very limited way where you have to move an entire row at a time. Kind of like a Rubik's Cube, I guess. Because in a Rubik's Cube, you're not just moving... You know, you're moving 9 cubes at a time every time you do a rotation. So it's a little bit like that. Arranger is what looks to be an adventure game where your only movement is by moving the whole world like that. And it looks real interesting. And then, so I'm giving myself one stream for that on the 26th. And then on Wednesday, July 31st, there's something. I don't know. Probably one of those previous games, or like a game that hasn't.
Constantly play video games.
There you go. Like one of those previous games is going to take more than one stream, so I'm leaving a buffer there. Except on August 1st, another game comes out that's on my wish list. Kitsune Tales. Which is that the... Yes, that is a platformer that looks very nice. Precision platformer difficult is what it says here. But it doesn't come out until August 1st, so that's on the schedule for the 2nd, Friday the 2nd. And Then there's a nebulous period of probably just catching up on these games. One of the things I started doing that I do want to leave space for in case it happens is I've been meaning to do it for a while. The follower goal that's on screen ever since the redesign in the bottom right corner of the screen, it didn't have anything stating why I want to meet that follower goal or what will happen when I do. Like, there was no reward listed. So there was no actual incentive for people to follow other than, being nice and wanting to see the stream and all that. I kind of want to give a little bit more incentive. So I listed, you can see it now, it says follower goal 125 out of 150. Reward, I play Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a game that has been recommended to me a few times, and honestly, I just haven't gotten around to playing it. If I hit when I hit 150 followers, I will make time for Hollow Knight. So, hey, if you want to see Hollow Knight and you're not followed, please follow. I know a lot of streamers have, like, subscriber goals and all that stuff, but I don't know, I'm still a tiny streamer here. A sub goal doesn't really make sense for me. And I don't know that I actually want to push people to give me money. Like, if you want to sub to me, thank you, I appreciate it, but please go donate that money to your local food bank instead. Is kind of where I'm at. Like, if you want to help me become a bigger streamer, I very much appreciate that. Follow me, tell your friends, subscribe to me on YouTube, that's free. Like, you can do those things. Do the things that are free to help me. If you want to spend money to help me, don't. Go donate to someone who needs the money. Or, like, donate to Trans Lifeline, or there are 1,000 charities that I would love to give money to. That donate to a children's hospital, donate to why am I blanking on? I'm having that thing where I can't remember anything. It's like one of the games we played during the week-long vacation was Anomia, where it's just a game where when you see your shape match someone else's, you have to look at their category and just come up with anything, literally anything that fits that category, and it tricks your brain in a way that you just forget everything. And, like, I'm just looking at the category like car model. I just need to name any car model. I've forgotten all cars ever. I don't even remember what car I have. Like, the whole, like, your entire memory is just shot when trying to come up with anything. So I'm trying to think of charities that I would love to have people donate to, and there are plenty of them. I swear. I just can't. So yeah, Trans Lifeline. The Palestinian Relief Fund. I forget the... Yeah, just look up your local food bank, honestly, because that's gonna do the most for people who need food. And if it's your local food bank, like, you're helping your own community. And honestly, that's important. How did I get here? I got here by telling people not to sub to me on Twitch. Don't pay me money. If they want to help me, they can follow me. Follower goals. That's how I got here. Hollow Knight. I started talking about Hollow Knight, and then I said donate money to your local food bank. I don't know if those two are directly related. I don't think they are. How many do I have here? 5, 10, 15, 19. 10 more. Yeah, if you have suggestions for things that can be good follower goals, let me know. Because play X game seems like an easy one. If you, and like that especially works for, hey, you just want to see me play a game. Honestly, if you want to see me play a game, let me know. I'll look into it. No. Oh, and then what's the next game that comes out? You got a nice big gap of like 5 weeks with nothing has dates, and then September 18th UFO 50 comes out, which is like a collection of 50 retro inspired games, and looks really cool. I'm definitely going to spend some time on that, but yeah, you might see me doing some Mario 64 stream. Oh, right. So Mario 64, I didn't have live split on my computer when I did that speedrun on Friday. So I just used the terrible countdown program that I use for my going live screen. So last night I'm like, if I'm gonna do 64 speedrunning, I should re-download live split onto this computer and then reconfigure it because it's not configured for anything I want to do. So I did that. I started doing that at like 9:30 last night, and then suddenly it was 11:30. I'm like, oh, I need to go to bed. That was fun. So now I've got live split installed. You know, I counted these and I said I need to make 10 more, and then I didn't count how many I've made as I was making them. 10. 15. 24. 5 more. That one's maybe a bit thin. I'm going to pass on that one. What else is there for streams that I want to talk about? I guess that's it. Talked about Sunday co-op stuff. Monday making stuff streams. And Wednesday, Friday. I guess that could be another incentive that I just thought of is if I get X number of followers, I'll do an extended stream of something. Like an all-day Saturday stream or something. That could be good. Two more. Now gray ones. Of which my notes say I need 15. Do I have a piece of gray scrap paper in here? Because I don't want to cut a new page just to make these. Oh, this isn't even like scrap paper. This is the finished products. Put that away. I do have gray scrap paper. Not scrap. Unused, pre-cut, artisanal paper. So these ones, let me pull up my calendar away. Oh my god, I have so many windows open since I was looking at that stuff. These ones are more typical leaf shape, pointed at both ends. About the same size as these. That's way too thin and long. It's better. Maybe round off the edges, the sharp corners, because that doesn't make much sense. Now it's going to be too small. Okay, scrap that. Hmm. I've made these leaves before and I don't remember how I've done them. That looks about correct. Alright, so what pattern can I do for this? There. Where'd my timer go? It's 7:13. I need to take a break. I will take a break. And I'll be back to cut more gray leaves. Stick around, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hi. Ah. It's good to get up and stretch. I got a bad back, so it's important for me. But hey, kids, take care of your back. When you get old, you will hate it. Hate your back if you don't take care of it. Thought of a few topics to talk about. Hey, Faded, what you playing? Lately, I have played. I was playing Pokemon Leaf Green in the airport and on the plane a little bit. And then a little bit while I was on vacation. I got up to... I've beaten Misty now. And I'm almost at... Oh, I just arrived in... The town what has Lieutenant Surge in it. I don't remember the town name. But yeah, I just got there. My team is Squirtle, Pidgeotto now, Pikachu, and Geodude. I figured the Geodude with Magnitude is going to be good to clean up Lieutenant Surge. And then I also have like a Paris in the box that I don't care about. I've also played, so before vacation, and before I got sick after vacation, I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn. And I did play a little bit of that on the plane and a little bit of that while I was on vacation. But like barely anything. I've just... I guess... in case you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn and you want to, the next probably 1 minute, 60 seconds, is going to be spoilers for the first few hours of the game. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so everyone's muted. I just won the proving. And then the big mean guy, not the big mean guy, someone was like really bigoted against me and like, no, I don't care what the hell they say, you're nothing. And then a giant robot took control of other robots and attacked everyone, and I helped save the day, very poorly, but I helped. And I just got the ability to take control of things, and that's where I stopped. Alright, spoiler talk is done. So basically, that's where I am. And I have had full intentions to keep playing that game after vacation, but I'm sick getting off the plane and have not wanted to play anything that required attention like that game does, because mostly I'm bad at combat. I'm good at sneaking, I'm bad at combat. Um, so yeah, that's where I am with that. What else have I been playing? I've been playing some Mario 64. I did a few runs off stream, but they weren't anything great. I haven't gotten any better at bomb clip. I have gotten slightly better at the setup for cannonless for blast away the wall. So that's fun. I don't know that I can still consistently do it at a higher than 50% success rate, but I am getting slightly better. I am definitely getting better at nailing where to drop in Womp's Fortress, where to drop from the owl to hit the star, and how to set up Womp so that I finish that fight basically right where the star spawns. So that's cool. Eight here, and I need 15. All right. What else have I been playing? Played a little bit of Delivering Hope, the free fan game for Hololive, the one where you throw Iris and try not to hit anything. Try not to hit Bay. But that's just like an idle game. I do my daily puzzles and all that stuff. That's not really playing anything. What else have I been playing? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. We played some Played Up on vacation, and then yesterday on Co-op Sunday. What have I been watching? So, I don't watch a whole lot of I guess serialized content. Like, I don't watch Netflix shows. I don't watch, television shows that often. I have been rewatching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And I'm in season 6, which is a fantastic season. Just great episode after great episode. But you need to know who the characters are. You really need to watch the rest of Deep Space Nine in order for season 6 to hit as hard as it does. Because like um His Way, or My, is it My Way? No, it's His Way. The first episode with Vic Fontaine, the lounge singer hologram. That has a build up to a moment at the end of the episode that is fantastic, but you need to know the tension between the characters up until that point. Um, in the Pale Moonlight is a absolutely fantastic episode, but you need the setup of how poorly the Cardassian Dominion War has been going, or rather, how much the Federation has been losing since the Cardassians joined. Um, this will be fine. And they go into that at the beginning, but you also need to know the backstory about Garrick, and it helps to know a lot about Cisco. So, like, Star Trek Deep Space Nine is not a show I'd recommend someone jump in the middle of, but it takes a while to get to the fantastic episodes. But I'm there now. I'm at season 6, and it is absolutely fantastic. Oh, Far Beyond the Stars is also an amazing episode. That one, Far Beyond the Stars, is probably the episode that needs the least amount of knowledge. Um, of the characters. It's pretty easy to understand, and it's some fantastic acting. And I don't know, I might watch that episode again soon. Um, what else I've been watching? Yeah, so I watch a lot of like streams and everything. I've been catching up on Loading Ready Run stuff. They are doing a subathon right now that I am missing. I forgot that it started today, so I've missed the beginning of it, and then this stream, and everything happened. But I will catch up on that. I've been watching Small Ant streams, old VODs of Small Ant streams, because I also don't watch a whole lot of live content. It's mostly VODs so that I can pause it, come back to it later. So I've been watching him play Mario Wonder. Which is a great game, by the way. I streamed it, but I still feel the need to say how great that game is. Alright, I'm making some extras because some of these are a bit small. Um, Who else I've been watching? On the VTuber side of things, I've been trying to keep up with all of the new stuff from Hololive Justice. The 4 new members. I don't think I'm gonna keep up with Elizabeth or I'm definitely gonna watch Gigi, probably gonna watch Cecilia. And then Rora. I definitely want to watch her. Maybe I can't keep up with everything. Because I also want to keep watching Kyla and Bibu and Kiara and occasionally Ame and Gora and Ina. Yo, there are too many good streamers in Hololive. But I guess like ID is gonna prepare or not ID. Advent is going to be preparing for their 3D debut soon. So Bibu's going to be busy. Kyla's been doing some like sponsored streams about a game that I don't really care about, so I haven't really been watching that. So I've gone over this before. I don't watch everything from anybody because there's just too many great people out there who stream, and I want to kind of watch a bit of everything. So I'll pick and choose based on what games they're playing. Let's throw out my scraps. I'll pick and choose which games I want to watch. Or which streams I want to watch, so... So I guess let me draw on the branches very lightly here. If this is here, I'm going to have one tall branch. Like that. Small one going in. Like that to fill some room. And then the lower one like that. And then coming out of the friggin' ribbon for some reason. That one should probably not go up as much. Whoops. Just throw my eraser around. So yeah, I've been trying to watch Raura and Cece and Gigi. It's probably just gonna end up being Raura and some Gigi. And then CC if I have time, or they're playing a game that I very much want to watch, but who knows. That'll be good. So I guess I should start gluing on everything. Especially if I plan to finish this today. So this is going about here. Just mark the corners and some edges so I can easily place it later. Erase my little spots that I made very early on. There we go. I need my scrap paper that I use for glue so I don't get glue all over this mat. Perfect. Alright. So now I have all these tiny little things. They all need to be glued and stuck on. Figuring out where they're going to go first. If I just start sticking them on, I'm going to have, like, they're all crowded at the top and then a huge gap. And I actually don't have room for the two red ones up top here, so maybe I have more than I need, or something. Okay, so the red leaves are... They're not all branching out across from each other. Some of them are alternating, but the gray ones are definitely alternating, where it's left, right, left, right. Well, except for the bottom of here. Weird. I could do like that. And then a single red one down here. I don't know that I have room for that down here. I think maybe this is in the wrong place then. Let's do the bottom one first, and then I'll draw in the middle. Like this. I don't think this makes sense here. I think this should be up top. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's start gluing these down then. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fine, delicate work that I didn't account for. Alright, get my tweezers. And where's my... Got tweezers and a wooden skewer. I'm just gonna go from the top, I guess. And I'm going to try and touch the glue as little as possible. because that has been a problem in the past of getting glue on my fingers. Okay. And then another problem that I have is as I'm pushing the piece around the glue stick, the edge will carve into the glue stick, which might also get glue on the top face, which is definitely something I want to avoid here. But I don't know a better way of putting a small amount of glue on a tiny piece like this. Uh-oh. That'll be fine. There we go. Come on. Oh, I've also been watching. I used to watch a lot of videos from Giant Bomb, a while ago. Back when Jeff, Vinny, Brad, and Alex were all still there. And like, I used to watch back when Ryan Davis was still alive. But they recently uploaded videos of the entirety of Metal Gear Scanlan, which is Drew playing through the Metal Gear Solid games, which he had not played until that point. And Dan, who is a giant Metal Gear fanboy, basically sitting with him and just watching and, like, you know, making jokes with him and everything. And occasionally giving advice when Drew asks for it. But, like, it's a very fun, very fun playthroughs of those. And yeah, they uploaded. It used to be subscriber only content. So back when I watched enough that I subscribed to them, it was great to watch. But I have not been a subscriber for a while now. Ever since Nextlander, I believe. Actually, I think before that, because I think they were slowing down with what they were making. And I just decided to allocate internet money elsewhere instead. Okay, so I want to glue this one. I guess I want to trim this one first since it's going behind. That'll be good. See, I've been watching Drew play through Metal Gear Solid 1 again. Yo, the Metal Gear games are insane. Alright. This is taking a while. It's 8 o'clock already? Oh, man. And I don't want to stop with all of these pieces cut out and not glued down. These are pointing more upward. What else have I guess that's it. I've been watching a lot of stuff. Okay. That's one. That's the biggest branch done. Come on. How dare you? Alright, that's down. That one's down. Those are all down. Cool. Now just this one at the end here. There we go. I gotta take another break soon. I know the inking isn't gonna be much with the Sharpie, but maybe I do that next week. Maybe I glue the other pieces down next week as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaning toward that. Alright, just glue down 6 more pieces and then done for the day. Getting glue on my tweezers. Sorry for being quiet. I'm trying to concentrate on making sure I don't get a bunch of extra glue all over the place. It's becoming a little bit harder as the way I'm doing this is making like a divot in the glue. Alright, last one for today. There we go. Alright, so that's it for today. Let me get one of these trays. I'm gonna put all the rest of the leaves in it so that I don't lose any of them if I move stuff around on my desk or something. There we go. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to clean off my tools too, because I got glue all of these tweezers and everything. This is as far as I made it today. Tune in next week, where I'll be finishing this up, and then maybe I'm not starting the Defiant next week. I do have another little project. I'll save that as a surprise. I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing that. Yep, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it, whether you're watching live or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@fadingoasis. If you want to help me out, you can leave a comment on YouTube. What have you been watching? Or what games have you been playing? Something along those lines. I do read all of my YouTube comments, so please be kind. Tell me what you like about this stream. Tell me what you want to see different. What games you want me to play. Anything you want. Tell me anything you want in the comments. And if you actually want to help me out a lot, subscribe to me on YouTube. It's free, and you'll get. You can opt into notifications for when I post a new video. Or you can follow me on Twitch, where you'll get going live notices for when I go live. or my Mastodon, kind.social/@fadedoasis. I post random musings, whatever comes across my mind, and also going live notices for streams, so you won't miss a stream if you follow all three of those. Well, you might, but that's on you, really. Alright, that's gonna do it. Thank you everyone for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I hope you have a good one. Goodbye.